You know, I got a bone to pick. I got to pick at some bones of the people who are out there reviewing a game that I recently talked about, that just recently released, and the things they are saying are starting to get a little bit on my nerves. I know I shouldn't take certain things to heart. I don't take... Oh, there's a jet. This is the longest jet ever. I forgot where I was because of that really slow jet that took forever to fly past my house. I'm angry. Some people have been reviewing Dead Island 2, and honestly, I don't like their reviews. I know I shouldn't let certain people's reviews get to me, because it's their opinion, and I have my own opinion. And I'll say, I haven't only been seeing bad things. I'm pretty sure this game actually got some pretty good ratings, and I've seen some people say that the 9-year wait was worth it, and some people say that they've been loving the game, and some people on YouTube saying that they've been having a blast, and I am right there with them. But I have to say a few things about a few YouTubers that I've seen, and a few comments and reviews that I have seen. First off, I'm not going to name any names because I'm just a small boy and I don't want no one coming after me. First off, this game is not just another zombie shooter. I've been seeing that everywhere. This is just another zombie game. This is just another first-person zombie game. You are wrong. And they've been saying, this is just another zombie game that we've had, in the past. Someone mowing their lawn? No, that's another plane! Oh my gosh. Think about the past few zombie games we've had, okay? Just think about them. What were they? I mean, there have been a lot of zombie games on PC and stuff, but when you think about the console zombie games, nothing compared to Dead Island 2. We've had Back 4 Blood, we've had World War Z. I might be forgetting a lot. We've had, Dead Rising 4 is like the closest thing I could think to Dead Island, but that game came out in 2017. I mean, when you think about it, a lot of zombie games and a lot of games in general took from Dead Island with the whole weapon crafting and everything like that. Let's be honest here. You compared the aspects of older zombie games, sure, they're really similar to this game in a way, but this game is nothing like the past few zombie games. Days Gone, Resident Evil, I guess Dying Light too, but no wonder they're gonna be similar. I mean, Techland had to work in Dead Island, and they made Dying Light 2, and obviously Deep Silver's gonna want new developers to keep Dead Island close to the original game. They can't copy it, but they're gonna keep it, close. To say that it's similar to the past few zombie games, and it's just another zombie shooter, how? We have not had a game like this in forever. And speaking of it being another zombie shooter, there's no guns in Dying Light 2. The last one was Dying Light, which was in 2014, almost 10 years ago. So it's not like every other zombie shooter. I am gonna keep repeating that because that's what I just keep seeing repeated. And if it's not Days Gone, World War Z, Dying Light 2, or Back 4 Blood, it's just another cartoony, not graphically impressive, zombie game with terrible physics compared to Dead Island 2. This really gets to me because I just feel like people need to accept that not every game needs to be a genre-shifting, world-changing experience. The goal of this game was not to change gaming. The goal of this game was to be a new Dead Island 2 that was better in every way than Dead Island 1. And I would say they successfully did that in every single way. They have amazing graphics, they have amazing physics, they have amazing gore, they have amazing story. In my opinion, people have been saying they don't like the story. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the story. I don't care how it ends. I don't care how some of the characters act. It's small things that I can look past, the greater part of the story. I found so many little details in the story that made it so interesting. I mean, I bet most people don't know that a lot of the zombies in the city were spread because people were taking the zombie blood as a drug because it made them see colors and make them go crazy. I found a text thread where people were talking about how they were afraid because it made you go crazy and other people didn't believe that. They were eating dead man blood or whatever. And that's just a cool little detail. There was so much stuff like that, and the story was just good. Everything in it was just an expansion from Dead Island 1, and that's what they were trying to do. That's what they successfully did. It's not supposed to change the gaming realm. And not every game is supposed to do that. People are expecting every game to have a brand new physics, a brand new engine, a brand new something that's gonna change gaming for the rest of history, and it doesn't need to. Even to the people who didn't like the story, their arguments is that, as I said in the last video, it's not screenwriting level writing. It's not like movies, and it doesn't have an M. Night twist at the end and everything like that. It's not extreme enough for a lot of people. And why does everything need to be top notch, the best, extreme? If it's good, it's good. I mean, what other zombie game puts you in the middle of one of the most popular cities in the US and has such intense detail on that city, and has such intense detail to the zombies and such intense detail to the zombie physics? What other zombie game lets you do that? How is that like every other zombie game? How is that like DayZ, where every building you go in is exactly the same and it doesn't look very good? How is that like Days Gone, where it's not even first person? How you can't customize your weapons at like barely at all? How is that the same? I really don't care what anyone thinks. They can fight me on it. I'm definitely not saying Dead Island 2 is a perfect game, but you have to admit it is one of the best zombie games out right now. You have to stop categorizing games as games. Yeah, this game might not be as good as GTA 5, and that game came out a while ago, but GTA 5 is a different experience. It's not a zombie game. You have to categorize your games. When you look at these zombie games, this game exceeds over almost every single other one, recently at least. Now, I am saying this because I am well on my way to 100%ing the game. I'm almost there. I haven't gotten there yet. And unlike other games, I have not found a second of unenjoyment while doing this. I have tried to 100% other games and it just becomes this trudge through it. In this game, sure, it's not the hardest game to 100%, I'll be honest. I noticed how quickly it was going, but they keep it fun, and the things that you do are sure a little similar, but they keep it changing, and they have you going on side quests, main missions, and they hold you off from doing everything all at once. And I'll just explain all that when I actually finish. I'm planning on making another Dead Island 2 video when I finish the 100%, so I'll talk about that then. What I want to finish this off with is the fact that people just need to stop comparing games. In the end, yes, you can say it's not as good as the last game or something like that, but really, does the game look good? Does the game feel good? Does the game run good? Is it fun to play? Does it have a good map? Are there not a lot of bugs? And especially, are there no game-breaking bugs? You know, that alone, I would say, makes a pretty good game. I mean, people play every single new COD and they enjoy it. And then they say a game like this is similar to all the other zombie games. All the other non-existent zombie games that are like this. When COD is a copy and paste of each last game with just a little bit of new stuff. So that's just why I wonder why some people think this is just like every other zombie game and this is not a crazy good zombie game. I don't know why it's been frustrating me a little bit, maybe because I waited 9 years to play this game and I love it, but it's not another Cyberpunk. This game wasn't a letdown. This game was good, and I think people are just used to taking a game that took forever and expecting letdown, and they have their expectations so high, yet they're expecting letdown. It's weird. I don't know. You guys should definitely let me know what you think in the comments. This video is running a little bit longer than I wanted it to. Just wanted to rant for a little bit. You know, as I said, let me know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree, if you just want to suggest a new game that I should play, drop it in the comments below. Definitely hit that like and subscribe to stay up to date on all my new videos. And, yeah, my throat's starting to kill me. I'm going to hop off. But first, I got to say, have a great day.